I'm Amanda Kenny here with John Clay, and as Joe said, severe storms are moving through the area.
Yeah, some places across the region are also under warnings. We're getting right into our team weather coverage from all across our region. Our Maggie Smoka's in Bedford. Allison Gens is in Brookville. First, though, we're checking back in with Chief Meteorologist Joe Murgo and a closer look at which areas could be the hardest hit tonight. Joe?
Well, you know, the hardest hit areas already were hit the hardest, but we still have some strong thunderstorms around. Some places they fell apart and have blossomed into heavier rainfall, which we don't need in this area either. Let's go ahead and take a look at a tour with our Doppler radar. I mentioned this. Strong thunderstorms with gusty winds, even some hail in some places, has moved through St. Mary's, now moving into Cameron County, heading toward Emporium soon, and also in southeastern Elk County. Benezet, you're going to get a soaking here soon. Penfield, heavier rainfall also moving your way here in the near future. Centre County, just heavier rainfall, but I say just heavier rainfall, but let's keep in mind the ground's saturated. It has no place to go. Rainfall in northern Huntington County, strong thunderstorm with some wind also in southern Huntington County, heading toward Cromwell. Shade Gap, it looks like it's going to skirt by, especially just north of you and south of Huntington. There are no more warnings. They have all let go. But there is a severe thunderstorm watch still in effect for all the counties that are in pink. And this is till 10 o'clock this evening, but I'll let you know that it covers all the way to the east. So it's going to be over well before 10 o'clock. In fact, the severe weather threat really is diminishing in the western part of our viewing area. It's to the east that we're still going to have some strong showers and thunderstorms at 7 o'clock this evening. Later tonight, just a couple of leftover showers, the beginning of a transition to a much nicer weather pattern. Lows tonight will be in the 60s. Thunderstorms early, then some leftover clouds and showers. And what to expect for the next 7 days? Better tomorrow. It is going to be nice later in the week. Plenty of sunshine as we head into the next couple of days, and then warm next week, and not quite as steamy as what we had this week, and we'll have a little bit of a break from the storms, and we need a break from the storms. And earlier there was a tornado warning and then a strong thunderstorm in Jefferson County. Our own Allison Gens was up there, and Allison, I know you had some heavy rainfall there earlier. Now it's probably a lot calmer, isn't it?
Yes, Joe, things are quite calmer right now. Not actually any rain falling as we're talking, but we do have some flooding here behind me. I am along 322 in Winslow Township. See some of these cars trying to move through some of this higher water, but the people around the area here told me this was a lot higher as we were just moments ago, and now that rain is just crossing over 322, moving into this field here, and kind of moving out into, there's a pond back there as well. So seeing some of that aftermath of those heavy rains that were just moving through here this afternoon, and kind of starting to see some of that subside, but people to use caution if they're heading that way. On 322, some of that water is still pretty high, and there are crews out along the way just trying to make sure that people stay safe as they're traveling. Other roads that we're seeing flooded include Votech Road, as well as 219 near Morelli's, and Hornstown Road. So I'm going to send that back over to you guys.
All right, thanks, Allison. And we're now going to send it out to Maggie Smoka, joining us live from Bedford County.
Maggie, there was a tornado warning there just a short time ago. So what are you seeing now?
Well, John and Amanda, this is the aftermath of those severe storms. You know, no rain anymore, just some puddles on the streets, on the roads, on the sidewalks, and emergency officials, they are telling us that there are no injuries reported, so that is the good news. Just a couple of downed trees near the Maryland border. Now, that wasn't always the case. The sun was not always out. In fact, our drive over here, well, it was pretty dangerous. There were some dark clouds moving in, and then all of a sudden, that rain just started pouring down out of nowhere. Our photographer actually had had to slow down on the roads because there was no visibility in front of us. The debris and the leaves, they just started, coming towards us. And so it was very heavy rain, heavy winds. Some people were even pulled off on the side of the roads. And we actually talked with the emergency management official here who tells us it's really important that when those warnings come out, you listen to them and take the proper cautions.
It's really important that people heed the warnings that come from National Weather Service, emergency management, whatever official puts out notification, let's say, through the media. People need to listen to that and take it seriously. They don't need to panic. Usually these warnings come out a few minutes ahead of time.
Now, some schools were in session when these storms started rolling in. Coming up tonight at 5:30, you're going to find out how they were able to get all their kids to safety. We're live tonight in Bedford County. I'm Maggie Smolka, WTAJ News. Back to you.
Thank you, Maggie. We continue our coverage throughout the show, so be sure to stay with us for the latest updates and conditions, not only on air, but also online.